I got enemies, got a lot of enemies. Got a lot of people trying to drain me of this energy, trying to take away from a nigga. Fucking with the kid and pray for your nigga.
What's up, everyone? This is Kyle with the Horror File for another Top 10 Tuesday. This week, I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to go with Derek's style this week of Asian horror. I don't really have a lot of Universal monster flicks to, I don't have 10 of them to do a Top 10 Tuesday with, so I do have tons of Asian horror though. Some of these are going to be subjective. These are my top 10 as of right now. They have changed over some of the films I've watched. I mean, there's a lot of stuff in here, so let me know what you guys think at the end of the video, but we'll go ahead and get into it so I don't make it too long. Number 10, this is a Takashi Miike film, which I have a couple of these in here. He is probably my favorite director. His style reminds me of a lot of like, I feel like Tarantino takes a lot from his style. And I think Miike is Tarantino's favorite director, but he is also one of mine, and I enjoy a lot of his films. This one is a very, very odd one, very weird one. That's why I wanted to put it in here. I saw it recently, and I just, it has a lot of weird elements to it, and it's just very odd. So that is Gozu. If you like weird films, like really weird Asian films that don't make a whole lot of sense, pick this movie up. You can probably pick it up for like $5. This movie is just really off the wall. A woman gives birth to a grown man at the end of the movie. That does not really give away anything. It's just very odd. So that's number 10. Number 9, this is actually a bootleg. I don't own the original copies of these because they're very, very expensive, but this is all of them. I have seen all of them, and I do think they're not great, but I like to throw them in to get, you know, I like to throw them in when I want like my gore fix, or I just want to watch something really odd and off the wall. It's the Guinea Pig trilogy. Well, it's not really a trilogy. It's the Guinea Pig films. It's a box set, I guess you could say. The best ones on here being Flower of Flesh and Blood, which is well known for Charlie Sheen contacting the FBI thinking it was a real snuff movie back in the 80s. Other ones I really like, I like Mermaid in a Manhole. He Never Dies is really good. Devil's Experiment's pretty awesome. But yeah, Guinea Pig films, they're very, very gory. They're not really, I guess nowadays, they're not really considered like a, you know, the goriest or anything. I mean, they're fake gore, but it's off the wall, kind of batshit nuts, fucking Asian stuff, based off of manga, of course. So that's my number 9. Number 8 is a movie I reviewed not too long ago. I really enjoy this movie. I think it's really cool. If you're into Asian slashers, I would say pick this one up. Bloody Reunion. I really enjoyed this movie. I thought it had a weird little plot to it, but I really enjoyed it. I liked it. 9, 8, 7, number 8. Number 7, this movie probably couldn't be considered an Asian movie, but I'm going to consider it an Asian movie because of the director, Takashi Miike. This is the Masters of Horror imprint. This movie is awesome. This is not really a long movie. I won't say it's like an hour or an hour and 10 minutes or something. This movie's pretty freaking cool. If you haven't seen it, I recommend checking it out. It's probably the best Master of Horror in my opinion. I really enjoy this movie. It's very gory, very violent. It says it's banned from cable TV, which, I mean, it's pretty much like an R-rated movie if you consider it. I mean, I wouldn't see them putting this on TV either way. I don't think that should be really a selling point, but yeah. Imprint, Takashi Miike. You could probably pick this. I picked this up for like $2. If you don't want to buy all the Master of Horror, you can just pick up this one. This one's that one's well worth it. So wait, 10, 9, 8, 7. This is number 6. Is a really cool box set. I'm gonna go over this one. We'll show you what's inside this whenever I do my DVD update. But I got this one. I actually got it from overseas, from the UK. It's the Ring trilogy. This is the Asian Ring trilogy. I love all these movies. This is the Ring 0, 1, and 2. These are 10 times better than the American versions. If you haven't seen the Asian versions of this, I recommend picking it up. It's a lot creepier, a lot more original. They kind of, I mean, obviously the remakes, the American remakes, they weren't bad, but they're not as good as the Asian version by any means. So check it out. This is actually a pretty big pickup. It has all 3 movies in it. So I'll show that off whenever I do my DVD update. So the Ring trilogy, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Number 5, Tale of Two Sisters. did a review of this one recently. Really like this movie a lot. This is they did a remake of this movie called The Uninvited. I've never seen it, but I did pick up The Uninvited recently. I haven't watched it yet. I picked up a Big Lots for like $3, but Tale of Two Sisters is just a really, really awesome, enjoyable movie. It doesn't got a lot of horror elements to it. I mean, it does, but the storyline alone is very, very good, and it throws you a twist at the end, and it's just really neat. I'd recommend this one to anybody that wants to get into Asian cinema. This is probably, if you're really wanting to get into Asian cinema and you're not really into Asian cinema, I would recommend this movie off the bat. This and maybe even the Ring trilogy to start you out with, and I think that's two really good starting points. Because my last couple of movies here are just really kind of off the wall Asian. So, so where are we at? Number 4. Yeah, number 4, Battle Royale. Well, what can I say about Battle Royale? This movie's awesome. It's the Asian Hunger Games, pretty much. I mean, it's not fully the Hunger Games. I really like the Hunger Games movies. I don't really care if people hate on me for it or not. I like the Hunger Games movies, and what's her name? She's the main character. Is a really good chick to look at. So whatever. But yeah, Battle Royale. If you haven't checked this out, this movie was made in '82. I want to say. It was made in the 80s. I don't remember exactly. I want to say it was the 80s. Maybe I'm mistaken. I don't know. Whatever. This movie, I'm pretty sure this was made in the 80s. I can't find like an actual... it says 2000, but I think that's just when the DVD was pressed. Pick it up and check it out. Battle Royale. This movie's awesome. This is one of the first, like, I guess... if you want to call it like a censored or like a extreme horror movie. This and Cannibal Holocaust were the first two ones I've ever seen. That was back when I was in, like, right when I was going into high school. So I picked this up, and I picked up, this is a new version. I actually just picked this up not too long ago, but I had a version of this when I got it in high school, like 9th grade, and I got Cannibal Holocaust, and those are like the first two somewhat extreme movies. I mean, Cannibal Holocaust, in my opinion, at the time, when you're like a kid in middle school and high school, and you see something like that to me is extreme for that time frame, and then I saw that, and that was pretty extreme as well. So my last 3 movies, I hope a lot of you agree with, because, I mean, these are just... they are the best. They're the best Asian movies, in my opinion. There could be better ones. I don't know. I don't consider this next one really horror. It has horror elements to it, but I think I wanted to add it to this because it is one of my favorite Asian movies. It is I Saw the Devil. It's not really horror. It's more of like a thriller suspense movie, but it does have horror elements to it. This is an awesome movie. I mean, I don't know how else to explain this revenge movie. Kim Ji-woon, awesome director. It's got the guy from Old Boy in it. He's the main character. What's his name? Choi Min-sik, I think his name is. But yeah, if you guys haven't seen I Saw the Devil, you really need to pick this up. If you want to see a really good Asian cinema movie with horror elements and like that'll keep you on the edge of your seat, this is it. And I really hope they never remake this movie, but I can see that coming at some point. So I Saw the Devil. Number 2, Takashi Miike, Audition. A lot of people don't like this movie. It is a slow burner. There are elements to this movie I don't care for, but I still really, really enjoy this movie. I think that it's a very well-made movie. It's Takashi Miike, or Takashi Miike. I can never say his first name right. I always want to say Takeshi. Takashi Miike. It's basically about a guy loses a wife. His friend is like a casting agent for like actors and stuff, and they run an audition for somebody to be his girlfriend. She ends up being his girlfriend, so somewhat girlfriend. So you'll see what happens if you check it out if you haven't seen it. I really enjoyed this. This is the Shout Factory release, 2-disc collector's edition release. It's a really, really good edition too. It comes with 2 discs, and it comes with a little booklet, which is really cool. Check it out. I really enjoy it. It's really brutal toward the end. Makes you kind of cringe. But definitely McKay's best film, in my opinion, or it's up there. It's just one of his best films. And number 1, of course, Ebola Syndrome. Derek, this was his number 1 too. This has been my number 1 for a while. I love this movie. If I had The Untold Story, which I need to get, I've seen it a million times, I need to get it, I would have put that probably as number 2. That was another Anthony Wong one. I need to purchase The Untold Story. If you haven't seen The Untold Story and you've seen this, check out The Untold Story as well. Anthony Wong's a serial killer in that one too. It's excellent. There's actually like a family murder scene where he like murders an entire family. He's nuts, dude. But his character in Ebola Syndrome is like Derek said, is the shittiest person in the world. This guy is a piece of shit. Like, if there was a devil, this guy would be the fucking devil. Like, this movie is just amazing. It has everything. I mean, it does not hold back. It came out in '96, not rated. This movie is just insane. And the special features on this are really good too if you get this edition. I'm really hoping they release this on Blu-ray sometime. I'd like to see like some commentary and stuff with this with Anthony Wong. That'd be really awesome. Check this out. Purchase it. If you want to see this is a sleazy movie. This is super, super sleazy. Check it out. It's awesome though. Love it. Recap: Ebola Syndrome 1, Audition 2, I Saw the Devil 3, Battle Royale 4, Tale of Two Sisters was number 5, The Ring Trilogy was number 6, Imprint, number 7, Bloody Reunion, number 8, The Guinea Pig box set, number 9. There's a couple in here that I probably wouldn't put on my top 10, but there's enough of them in here to make the whole thing just put it on my top 10, number 9. Number 10, Gozu. So I appreciate you guys watching. Thumbs up. Let me know what you think of this, this review or this top 10. Let me know if you don't like any of these. Let me know if you do. If you have any questions or anything, let me know. Subscribe, and until next Tuesday, peace out. See ya.